Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your Power Message for Tuesday. So I'm going to bring a couple of decks in for you today because I am feeling you the eagle. So I'm going to bring in the Native Spirit Oracle, and this has got an eagle on it. It's very powerful. I'm also going to bring in the Beyond Indigo Divine Guidance deck to just see what you are going through and experiencing right now. And I'm going to bring in the Mystic Martian Oracle. I love this one. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the masculine going through today? And you have been going through an energy where, you are connecting with career and changes and things you want to do. I am feeling it's those two, okay? I wasn't feeling the others, but these two definitely. So you are connecting with things you want to do, things you want to change in your life, things you want to move towards. So it'd be really interesting to see with this full moon, where you are right now. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know, please, for the masculine? So the energy coming through, then we've got water element. Wow. And the water element is very much about the moon. So the moon has brought in a lot of reflection. They're giving me a lot of saliva in the mouth. I feel out of breath. So you've been asked to calm down, relax. It's okay to take a moment. I feel a lot of urgency in you to get things done, to make changes. And I've picked up on that with all the walls coming down and all the banging that's been going on and all the chaos, and there's this sense of urgency, and the angel's saying get your breath back. It's like when you're underwater and you can't breathe, and you may feel that way right now. Things are getting to you. There's a lot of pressure on you to become the person you need to be. And I don't necessarily mean that pressure is from anyone else. I don't feel this is the divine feminine pressuring you or anyone else pressuring you. This is coming from within you. And that's why they give me this, it's like you can't breathe energy. So when I'm connecting with this, I'm feeling the lungs. So I'm going to bring in my Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. I'm really feeling this energy with the lungs, like you can't breathe. You're struggling to breathe today. So let's see what the lungs is bringing in. Now, breathe, okay? So spend some time breathing in and out today. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, do it with me, and breathe out through the mouth. Let's do one more. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. You may automatically feel better. So we've got the lungs, and even in this card, she's kind of rising up to the surface here. Rising up to the surface. So it says feeling trapped in a situation. So you may feel trapped in a situation right now. That situation may be of your own making. It could be your relationship. It could be your job. It could be an addictive behavior. It could be trapped in your own fear. There could be many, many things affecting you. And you may be finding it hard to breathe because you're feeling controlled or you're feeling pressured. So that control could be coming from the boss. Okay, if your boss is saying you need to do this and you're feeling pressured, maybe you're feeling like you can't do things on schedule, or you just feel you've had enough and you don't know what to do. You're feeling pressured by finances. I'm picking up on this again. So, you may feel like you're drowning financially because you can't find a way out of the debt or a way out of the situation, or you don't know how you're going to sort it out. Or you may be thinking about your financial situation with your karmic partner, and you're thinking, if I get divorced, what am I going to be left with? What do I do? And all this struggle comes in you. So it's like all of a sudden, 1 minute you might be fine, and then all this energy comes towards you, and it's like a big gust of water, and you can't breathe. It's like you're drowning. It's like you've been pushed underwater and you're fighting to find your way out. Rise up and breathe in life. And that's where you currently are. This is what you want to do. You don't want to float anymore. You don't want to drown anymore. You want to rise up and you want to breathe and swim to the other side. It's your birthright to experience all the magic that life has to offer you. It's your birthright. Accept it and take back your freedom. So you're in this energy now where you want to take back your freedom. A lot of you, that means being single and free. And you won't be single and free for long because you fully intend to be with your divine feminine. But, you want to break free. You don't want to be in that marriage anymore or that relationship any longer. You want to break free. You want to feel free. And it's overwhelming because you're like, what do I do? How do I rise up? How do I make changes? What do I do? Breathe. Breathe through it in through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, at work, you may be feeling all this at work. You want to take back your freedom. You don't want to be associated with that job any longer. You want to be free to follow your own path and do your own thing. So the water element is the emotions, the way you feel about things in your life, the way you feel about life itself, that it's worth living, that it deserves and you deserve to be magical and have a magical life. It's your birthright. So you're reflecting on all of this right now, and you're also reflecting on the kindness and the compassion of your divine feminine and how your divine feminine has been there for you and listened to you and waited for you and helped you. And I feel you feel underwater because of that, because you feel like, oh, how could I do this? How could I let him or her down in this way? How could I push him or her away? And everything's getting on top of you. So when I'm connected with it, that's what they're giving me. It's hard to channel sometimes these energies because it's so intense. But you're feeling like you're either sinking or floating or you're underwater and you can't breathe because of the pressure in the lungs. Even if you're not feeling this way, make sure you spend some time today to breathe deeply in and out, because it's going to calm you down, it's going to bring you back into the now, and it's going to make you feel better. And the water element is as we move towards Pisces energy, as we move forward now, as things change, you're getting ready to rise up, and they're giving me fear. So a lot of burpee energy coming up too. We've got romance, so it feels like this energy is flowing in because we're getting closer to Valentine's Day. And you want romance in your life. You're thinking about, it's another Valentine's Day in this karmic situation. Just like it may have been another Christmas. And this energy came up to be addressed around Christmas time. And if you're still in the same position as you were at Christmas time, you're going to feel underwater. You're going to feel like you can't breathe. You're going to feel trapped. You're going to feel restricted. Why? Because the white rabbit, the water rabbit, I'm calling it the white rabbit, is guiding you to follow your heart. And your heart is elsewhere. So if you're being, kind of not necessarily forced into it, but if you feel obligated to have a Valentine's Day retreat with your partner, or to buy them a Valentine's gift or a card or something, it just feels a bit toxic to you because it's not right. And you're thinking, I don't want to do that. I want to be out enjoying romance with my divine feminine. I want to feel alive, and I feel trapped in this situation, and I'm finding it hard to breathe. So the message here for you, divine feminine, as a cross watcher, is as we move towards Valentine's Day, have compassion for your twin. Be kind and, see it in a higher way, because if they are in a relationship right now and they're not around you or with you, and you want more and they want more, they're going to feel very, very pressured right now. And it's not your pressure. This is coming from within themselves. And this is what they have to heal. So we've got ancient forest. So this is about you being ancient. And what that means is, it doesn't mean you were old, as in you were physically old or you look decrepit. I don't mean it in that way. I mean it as you are an old soul. You are wise and you are strong. Like the ancient forest, like the trees. You have roots here, because you've been here many, many times, but you are not of the earth. So remember your power. And I feel this is masculine collective energy. There's a lot of healing energy flowing in right now. And sometimes we have to feel like we can't breathe to find that power within to emerge and rise and find land again. So this is, you feel you're sinking or drowning, start to swim. Start to swim to the shore and find the forest and replenish yourself. And we've got answering the call. And, this is gorgeous because you've got that beautiful rainbow. So your journey is protected. But you're saying to your feminine, I hope you will answer the call when I contact you. But you're being called right now to answer. You're being called to mission. You're being called to purpose. You're being called to make changes. You're being called forth. And the angels are asking you to breathe. So the big message today for you is, if you feel that you're trapped in a situation right now, a situation that may be of your own making, breathe through it. Breathe through it and feel free. Even if you're not free, feel free, because that will start the process of you finding your way out. And if you want romance right now, be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. There's going to be plenty more opportunities for you and your family to have romance in the future. And what I'm really seeing with this is the canoe. You know, I spoke about this last night in the DM to DF reading. Putting down the oars of the canoe. Not trying so hard. And I feel today, Divine Masculine, you may be trying too hard. You know, and it's stressful to you. You know, you may be trying too hard to find a way out, or to make people around you happy, or to, you know, be the person your family wants to be. And you just have to relax and breathe and do things your way. It's going to be okay. So what I want to do as well is delve a bit deeper. So I'm going to go into the Ancient Forest card here. So let's bring in the guidebook. So this says, your roots go deep. And this is the roots as well with your feminine, you know, your roots go deep, but your roots are deep in something. So I feel this could be, you know, a karmic relationship you've been in for a long time, or a job you've been in for a long time, or maybe you've been doing an addiction for a long time. So you've got deep roots in that. Incredible radiant healing strength. And they're giving me a block in the throat chakra there is available to you and grows within you. So in other words, you have the power to release yourself from anything that you feel you are rooted into. Do not doubt your abilities. And didn't that come through yesterday? Don't doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. Breathe, rise. It's your birthright to be happy. There's immense unseen but very real support around you, and that's your angels, that's your divine feminine's light and love, that's your ancestors, that's your own higher self. And you are loved and cherished, and you are. You may not feel that way right now, but you are. You are grounded, stable and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. So as you look up and you connect with Source, you're going to receive everything you need. Your native spirit wants you to know throughout the world, those in cultures and what are called the tree people, the powerful life force can be healing, strengthening and grounding. And this is tree, they give me the words tree magic, so I don't need to read all of it, because I feel the message is that if you feel you've got your roots in something, or you're obligated to do something, or to remain where you have the power to change. And if you feel like you're underwater, you can't breathe, you're trapped, all the life's gone out of you, it's time to revive yourself today and answer the call. Card meaning says you've been called. You have. You may have heard your feminine calling to you. You've been hearing the call of heaven, that you've got more to do. And you've the call from your own higher self. It's time to change. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, your ancestors and your loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love and healing. And that's really powerful, because I'm being guided later on to do a pick a power reading with messages from your loved ones. So that may help you too. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communication from the spirit realm. Now and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for that. So this is you being shown what to do through signs, synchronicities, number sequences. The way is being made. They're giving me a lot of fear being released there as well as you think about making changes. But look at this. You are rising up like the warrior that you are. Breathe. Rise up. If you've been having any lung issues, anything else, okay, you will heal as you feel freer. As you feel more free, all the struggle or pain or everything that's feel compressing on your lungs or making you feel like you can't breathe will dissipate, to bring in a release and to feel more at peace. And then you're more available for romance. So don't fight against the current of things in your life. Do what you're guided to do. And you have ancient people, ancestors, ascended masters, people you connect with in heaven all around you, guiding you on. You can do this. You are strong, stronger than you think, and safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.